Good morning, boys and girls.
Good morning, Mrs. Stewart.
Good morning, boys and girls. Good morning, boys and girls. I'm so glad you came to school. Good morning, boys and girls.
Good morning, Mrs. Stewart. Good morning, Mrs. Stewart. I'm so glad you came to school. Good morning, Mrs. Stewart.
Good morning. Let's turn and face our friends and sing good morning to them. Here we go. Good morning to our friends. Good morning to our friends. I'm so glad you came to school. Good morning to our friends. Great job. You may be seated. Well, let me ask you some questions. If it's opposite, that means it's completely
Different.
It is. It's completely different. What is the opposite of deep?
Shallow.
Shallow. Good job, Kayla. She was listening. What is the opposite of full, Cyrus? Empty. Good job. What is the opposite of stretch, Angelina? Bend. What is the opposite of small, Oakley?
Big.
Yes, big. I like that hard word. What is the opposite of sad, Kyla?
Happy.
Happy, yes. What is the opposite of under, Jonathan?
Over.
Yes, over. I like it. What is the opposite of dry, Connor? Wet, yes. And what is the opposite of big, Joseph?
Small.
Yes, good job. So these are some of the opposites that we have been learning. And today, I want to teach you a new opposite day. So sit up straight and tall. Good job. Eyes on me. Nice job. Well, I have something very, very delicious on my card right here. I'm not going to show you. It's inside right here. We know this one. What is this right here?
Awake.
Awake. What's the opposite of awake?
Sleep.
Sleep. Good job. Okay, so, but behind this card is something delicious, something I like to drink, something that I would put in a cup.
Coffee.
Well, I do like coffee. That is my favorite thing to drink. It's not tea. But it is something that you put marshmallows in. Hot cocoa or hot chocolate. Let's look at it. Is that what that is? Yes. Now, would you drink this hot or cold? Hot, yes. So hot chocolate is hot. That's right. You have to be very careful with it, don't you? You have to hold it by that handle right there. You wouldn't want to hold it by the cup part because then it's too hot. It will burn your hands. And then you have to what to it? You have to blow on it because then that way it doesn't burn your tongue because it's so hot when mommy first makes it. And then you put the marshmallows in there and it tastes so good. So hot chocolate is what?
Hot.
What do you think the opposite of hot would be?
Cold.
You think so? Let me find out. Let's look right here. What is that?
Cold.
Cold. Why does it look like it would be cold? Because what's inside it? Because there's ice cubes in there. We were talking about the native Alaskans, and what did they build that special house out of? It's ice cubes, right? Or like ice. It's big blocks of ice, and it's called a what? An igloo is it's a house made of ice, and so the ice is cold. So these are ice cubes, and that makes your drink what? Cold. So if I were to put the ice cubes inside here, would my drink still be hot? No. It would be freezing, it would be cold, and then it wouldn't be hot anymore. What is the opposite of this one? Hot. What's the opposite of this one? Cold. Good job. Now let me ask you a question. I want you to fill in the blank. It's like a story. You have to tell me what goes in my blank in my story. Are you ready? Connor, you sit up straight and tall so you can fill in my blank? Okay, listen. I went to the stove and I cooked up some soup and I put it in my bowl, but when I put my spoon in it, it was too
Hot.
It was too hot. I cooked it on my stove, so the stove makes things what? Hot. It does. It makes things hot and nice and warm. Now, how about this? I went to the fridge, to the refrigerator, to the freezer, and I got out some ice cream. And I put that in my bowl, and my hands were so cold. Yes, my hands were so cold holding that bowl because ice cream is what?
Cold.
But soup is what? Hot. That's right. So those soup is hot. It's supposed to be hot. And ice cream is cold. That's right. What would be a food that would be the opposite of ice cream? So the ice cream is what again?
Cold.
Cold. So give me a food that's the opposite of ice cream. What would be the opposite of ice cream? Kyla. Can you think of something? Would cereal be the opposite of ice cream? No, because cereal's what?
Hot.
No, cereal's cold because you use milk in it and that makes it cold. So what would be the opposite of that? What kind of food would be the opposite of it?
Pizza.
Pizza. That's exactly what I was thinking. Pizza. Because pizza is hot. So that's the opposite of what ice cream would be because ice cream is cold. Good job. So what is the opposite of, let's see, what's the opposite of this one? Cold. And what's the opposite of this one? Hot. Good job. You are learning your opposites. Boys and girls watching, maybe you could look for foods at your house today that are the opposites of each other. That would be lots of fun.